Nothing to say about you.
Yo, Chromatic, did you hear her say, RT say, she runs to everyone's live and starting shit? It's 9
Monster's
in the morning.
talking.
I woke up.
We're being
Monster's talking right now.
and, you know,
I'll get out of the box so Monster can have mine. Hold on.
If you love it, let it go. There are some relationships
over there, you weirdo.
people that are never going to be rekindled.
Are you ready?
right.
In the context, and I said, if you love them, you know, like if you love that person so much, let them go.
Right.
And that's like, I wasn't referring to Sassy. There's other groups of people out here who keep trying to rekindle, who have a lot of deep-rooted pain between one another.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep pain and history, right? And what happens is these side characters come in not knowing the full history. And
Everybody needs to put their fucking swords down, or none of it's ever going to stop. But I have been in numerous chats this week, Monster. My friends' chats, watching them mod. Sassy has literally chased Nicole down all over this app and acted like a completely vile human being in lives that had nothing to do with her or any of the personal issues that she might have with Nicole, and the manner in which she approached the entire situation got her muted, and then she started a bunch of shit when she got muted by Trailer Park Jess because she was highly inappropriate for the topic. There was a completely different shit show going on at the time.
I understand the topic change that happens in the comments sometimes of lives.
That's what I'm talking about. I've been in multiple lives this week, where none of that was necessary.
My thing is that Sassy matches energy, and
there was no energy going on in that chat. She was called out numerous times to calm the fuck down. Nobody attacked Sassy in the chat. Nobody. She came in the door because Nicole was in a fucking box and she started popping off. There's numerous videos. I have recorded lives all fucking week long. So what we're not going to do is in a live that had nothing to do with Sassy and Nicole's problem. And I'm not even trying to defend Nicole, but that's what fucking happened. It was ridiculous. She comes in the door, inserts herself in a lesbian TikTok fucking live to talk about it. So, okay, not the time.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about today, because today that is the case.
I was...
The girl.
You need the time at what I woke up at 7:44 a.m. That is 11:44 a.m. Eastern time. So I don't know what happened before.
Right. Those girls had a picture. Those girls had a picture of her up making fun of her nose, her looks, her everything. Right. So she comes in that chat and she's saying stuff. They had her picture green screened, and then you go over there not knowing any of that and acting like Sassy's the problem.
Yes, it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that
everybody needs to quit green screening, and that is actually something that is in my fucking article this week. Under
oh my God,
topic,
she's the queen of
the
strange
green screening and the intimidation. Everybody needs to stop doing this shit.
Yeah, because I heard that there
was going to be green screening a message right now, dumb bitch.
Tabloid, but I need you because you want to be informed of all sides, right? It's not fair for Sassy to be labeled as the bully when those bitches.
Okay, so maybe those bitches being told that their child deserved to die might be why they were green screening.
Who said that?
That's what the screenshot is that they're sending me.
Oh, hell no.
I wanted the cyberbullying.
Okay, can we please mute that
for
just a second?
Nothing to do with Wreck-It.
What is she talking about?
Can we mute that for 5 seconds?
I don't know anything about any.
That's the screenshot that I asked for that was on the screen.
It was not
Wreck-It.
Wreck-It.
The screenshot that I asked for that was on the screen.
Okay, well, when you get it, could you, because I don't know what that's about either.
Somebody came into their chat yesterday, and yeah, I got it sitting right here. It was a... hold on.
I just want to make sure that you know what you're going into, that's all.
I have been watching this shit.
All these bones, I figured
Really shouldn't have... Let's see, it was the Hazy Dreamer account. You know what? I'm glad she lost a child.
Oh my God, who's Hazy Dreamer?
That was the account that we were talking about that was on the screenshot that she had up on the screen. Yeah. So I don't know who told you what.
I don't know whose account that is.
So how is that being
That was the
back to
trolling that
Sassy
we were
saying it?
discussing that I would like to talk about on the cyberbully, and that's the screenshot that
Oh,
I
Jesus
asked.
Christ, RT.
Lazy
RT.
Came to you.
I'm literally waiting to play a recording of you asking to dig up my deceased child's bones.
Because I just want to make sure, because you know, Sassy likes you, and it's.
My problem is all week long, Monster. I have been the one in the chat telling Sassy, you need to calm down. Sassy, you need to calm down. So much so that I have Nicole recorded saying, RT's my bodyguard now. And I'm
RT, you don't get to tell anybody to do anything.
Who the fuck is she to tell me what the fuck to do?
Why does anybody tell a woman to calm down and think that that is going to do anything other than piss them the fuck off?
Listen, I don't. The hazy.
I didn't even see those comments that were saying that.
That's not.
I don't need a babysitter.
the
I did not ask for one. I don't want one.
cyberbullying and trolling because that's why Jess is hurt and mad. That's why they're going off. You know what I mean? So this kind of shit is meant to perpetuate drama between all of these different groups. So that's what everybody's just got to stop.
This is what I think is happening, right? I think that outside.
When did you hire a babysitter?
Arguments, right? And they're creating.
I can't afford a babysitter. I don't want
to
one.
make it look like a certain group when it isn't.
100%.
Karma, you know that Sassy can't afford a housekeeper and a babysitter.
Well, that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, do they realize that side will make accounts to troll themselves in the process of victims?
They all, especially Grow Queen.
Grow all
Yes,
the time.
yes.
You think are real accounts?
Do they not?
These
Does
people are
RT not know that?
convincing.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Is RT Grow Queen's like bodyguard? What's happening here?
I wouldn't believe a fucking thing that anybody, even the damn evidence that they try to manufacture. You know,
Isn't this the same woman that sat outside Train's fucking house and stalked the shit out of her?
shit
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
It doesn't happen.
I have a recording. It's like 5 seconds.
Jess Savage is asking me a question. Why did Sassy make comments on her tragedy? Sassy didn't know.
Okay, 5 seconds. I just want y'all to hear this.
Yes, I'm into it. So since you're digging up all these bones, I figured I'd bring some with me. You got any dead kids? Do I need to bring them with me?
RT. Who's that?
Is that going in her cyberbullying newsletter?
I doubt it, but this is RT. It's titled Bullet's Dead Brother.
Oh, wow. She titled it?
Yeah, hang on, I'll show you.
So what was Monster saying to RT about Sassy and the sob story stuff?
I'm into it. So since you're digging up all these bones, I figured I'd bring some with me. You got any dead kids? Do I need to bring them with me?
Jesus.
That's all I wanted to do.
Ooh, that's a hell of a receptacle. Ooh.
And she knows that I have a deceased child.
And bitch, what you won't do with your good scamming from children ass is sit over there and try to blame shit on Sassy, you whoremonger. Because at the end of the day, Sassy does everything with her name. Because none of you scare her. None of you.
So they're trying to blame you for some comments on kids, and there's that? She did that?
Yes, that's what they're doing.
Investigations that we think that we're doing into exposing people, this is not helpful. None of these
I'll be back.
Oh my
conspiracies
God.
behind the scenes about
bitch.
people.
I
Any
can't
of
with
that
this. I
is
can't.
disgusting.
The hypocrisy is just on a whole new level.
in that chat.
Before you run your mouth about Sassy, you need to fucking check yourself, RT.
It all does need to stop. Like, this is ridiculous. And Viking, you went, when you came back, you acted just like Missy did. You came back calling out everybody and got made a fool in a lot of those situations because you didn't do your research. So what we're not going to do is insist upon any of your arguments. I've watched your investigations unfold and blow up, Inspector Gadget.
So Viking, when you went live with a bag of ashes saying it was my husband, you're damn right. I sat in a box with a picture of an urn that said Viking's mom on it. Yep.
Karma's a vet.
Would you like me to play the recording where she asked a 15-year-old child to suck her
father-in-law? There was someone in my chat who mentioned that individual's deceased child, and I said, how would you like it if somebody did that to you? It was a question. It was a question. Do you got a fucking problem with questions?
That is not what you said, bitch.
Because again, like I said, and I will pull it up. You give me about 5 minutes. I got it. But this woman threatened, told a 15-year-old child to S-U-C-K her left
because
T-I-T.
I got this message from Grow. And that Dalton, that Blue, I don't give a fuck, Karma. You can sit there and take everything out of fucking 20-second context just like you did about the fucking shit with Train's daughter. Never mind the previous 20 minutes I was talking to her fucking mama. That's why I said you're a cherry picker. I got a problem with some of you
is in here
motherfuckers.
too.
But this right here, keeps saying TV producers in your chat a few weeks back. There was an argument, I think.
And just like that, I got blocked.
It was right before the huge blowout, okay? I'm not sure if Monster was in there yet. But
Somebody said, please, eat a dick.
it's not any one of those. It's from that group because May was in there on her studio anchor account calling that individual her bestie in Progressive's chat that day.
That's funny because that TV producer was in my DMs trying to tell me all kinds of weird stuff.
Exactly. So I keep, it's really funny. And then Leanne pops up in that fucking box and you can see what I said to Grow Queen. Like I said, when I dropped out, it was 9:08. I had sent that shortly before I got in the box. And then look what Leanne went and fucking did again. But Leanne, when she sat with me, she wanted to know if she could hook up voice changers and if she could do all this shit. Because she wanted to...
Should I go in under another account and tell them that was rude?
She's all like May, honestly. And so besties would definitely fit. But... Yeah, so there's a lot of questions over there, and this fucking TV producer and this whole shit with Dalton, well, a lot of people don't know where Dalton come from. So I am going to play you a recording that I managed to catch between him and Jay. You know, the
back down. How about the live where you said that you take your child's medication from him?
Hear this, because this was between Dalton and
Adderall.
Because a lot of people don't know where Dalton came from. And he used to call...
I just want you guys to know I'm taking notes because I want to
I am the one who introduced
behave like RT. So, Bully, can you send me those videos so I can rehearse?
Absolutely. I'm about to play him.
Well, and he's not. But this is all going to come into play.
I can't stand her. She literally hates me and Melanie. You know, Melanie's the sister of the victim. I'm the Dalton that apparently robbed her son from Oregon and beat him up and was part of it.
No, there are people that have brought it up, like Roxy and Sydney, but this one I don't think is about me.
With Island Boy Fly and all of them, that's me. Yeah, we're bringing out awareness to her, and I figured that you needed a good laugh tonight. I've seen your content and how you're trying to address these people, and take them down, dude. Take everyone.
So you wonder why Blue is making accusations against Dalton?
I didn't know what you did. This caught me so off guard.
They are getting into the bigger creator drama and trying to take this crazy shit that they do to us to these bigger creators. He has been dropping the name TV producer supporting Blue for the past 2.5 fucking days. And I know that you've witnessed some of this mess, so I need you to pay attention.
I have, but 1 second, RT, I have to answer this. Southern Spice, I have to. It says, I have a question. Did Sassy call your story a sob story before or after she knew what happened? I can explain this if you guys can open your ears and listen, okay? She did not know... She called it a sob story before she knew what it was. The reason that she said sob story, she connected having the Cash App in the bio as something that I had said before, coming from the anti-scam community. That's where I'm originally from. Generally, when people have a Cash App in their bio, it's because they have some sob story. She was low blowing and using the Cash App as a poke, but she didn't know what it was. She didn't know that it had to do with your kid.
That is the truth.
Had she known, she wouldn't have said something like that. That's what I know of Sassy. I don't know what she said after that. I only know about the initial thing, right? It has to do with the Cash App in the bio. It's just something that we say to people would generally that have their Cash Apps in their bios. Does that make sense? So she said something that I have always said. That's it. So it's something that we in anti-scam do, as it's like if somebody pops in, they have the Cash App in their bio, we're like, oh fuck, what sob story does this person have? Please explain it to me, Jess. I don't understand.
Okay, so that day in the live, I can't be long. I gotta go to work. But that day in the live,
Ready? I got it.
Comment about the Cash App, and I said, well, the story is. Hold on.
Sydney, I'm telling you right now, you better
please,
fucking.
Hey, please just let me finish.
Going on in my comments, but
Sydney, I'm gonna fucking.
No, please stop and let me finish.
Know that I am not going to disclose the child or the person or anything like that. I don't want to out that. But
let me hear her story. Let me just hear her side.
Okay. So that day, Sassy comes in and she said, Jess Savage, your Cash App in your bio tells a story. And I said, well, the story is, after I lost my daughter, I was selling Justice for Anna. And as I'm in the process of speaking on that, she said, oh, here we go with the sob story.
Yes, I'm a very, very fast typer, and I actually have the recording of when this happened. And I will show you my timing of when I wrote that and when she says what she says. I'm a very, very fast typer. And I record myself every single time.
And then those
She
accounts
just
come in
admitted
with
that
I'm not
as she
saying
was
that,
in the
Sassy. Do I think it's her?
process, it came through as she was in the process. So she didn't have enough
listen,
time.
I can't say that for
figure
sure.
out at the time
But
you
she's
said
the only one who's been saying stuff like that. So as I'm in the middle of telling why I had the Cash App in my bio, it was from when I was selling Justice for Anna t-shirts during my daughter's unalive trial. And she goes, oh, here we go with the sob story. So, no, that is absolutely.
That's not true. She's lying.
What I'm going to say
I'll get it.
was a delay in comments, right? So, before you probably.
Y'all try to make excuses for everything.
I'm not making an excuse. I can tell you,
and there ain't no fucking way in hell, Mimi, you're getting in my fucking body.
I can tell you that there are a delay in comments. And
I'm a very fast typer.
I would not have said anything.
You are an insanely fast.
I'm very fast. Like, it's crazy fast.
You know how it is when we're texted. Like, I'll have one sentence and I already have like
her?
8 sentences from you, and I'm like, oh my God, can't keep up.
I can tell you that for a fact. Sassy comes in on her names. Always. She wants you to know what she's saying. Okay? I don't think that story is a sob story. It's actually very, very sad. People watch, they watch from the outside and they see the conflicts. And what they do is they fucking make accounts and poke so that you think that it's somebody else. That's what they do. Why would she say sob story before Jess said the trap? Because it's something in anti-scam that it's just general. It's in general. She doesn't know her.
Sassy very much does troll comments like that.
As herself, though.
No.
As herself, she does not create troll
I watched her do
accounts.
the same shit. Like she needs to like. Sassy's an antagonizing individual. You know, she's a good-hearted human, but the methods are not any different than Nicole.
Well, I'm just speaking on what I know, and what I know is that she's not those accounts or whatever they're saying. That's all I know.
You weren't saying that she was those accounts. She was using it as an example of the hatred that comes into this. This is what I'm saying. You're getting a twisted version of what actually happened in that box. She wasn't accusing Sassy of being that Haley account. she was showing me the type of shit that gets said. And apparently Sassy owned it so much that she felt it was about her and went running to tell you that she was getting...
I did not tell her nothing.
So, like, if the shoe fits, I guess, Sassy, you're wearing it, is what this looks like more to me now, because nobody said or implied not any of that.
Jess just said in the box that she thought it was her. What do you mean, RT?
You can't prove it, but that wasn't the person who was showing me. It was Sydney. Sydney's face is in the screenshot.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Hold on, did anyone go to Monster and tell Monster that I thought that was me?
Okay, Sydney.
It was Sydney's live.
I bet you did.
Showing me a screenshot of.
Yeah, Sydney has it out for Sassy right now. She was also green screening her picture, making fun of how she looks.
Oh my God. Okay, well, not my argument. I just want the example of the hatred that goes on the app. Nobody's getting a blame for anything. It's going in a cyber bully hatred fucking spread along with a ton of other comments shits.